WTV comes out with the bucket list place for every state.
I love it.
And I think they went.
Lame.
I think they got lazy on some of these.
Lame on Arizona.
Like, for Becky Lynn's home state of Tennessee, they said, you should go to Nashville and watch live music.
No way.
Come on. If you're in Arizona, you should go to the Grand Canyon. Come on.
Yeah.
That's not to say there's a lot of different adventures you could have at the Grand Canyon, but maybe just be specific. Say, river rafting through the Grand Canyon.
Much cooler.
Right?
Yeah.
Or visiting the Supai Falls or something, right? Instead, they just say Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. That's like saying, visit Alaska, see snow. Come on. That's kind of lame. So let's be specific then. What is on the Arizona bucket list? 602-277-KTAR, 602-277-5827. Let's just run right on down the line here.
Yeah.
You guys are very responsive. Darren is in Phoenix. Darren, first place. Where are we going? What's on that list?
So a little short of the Grand Canyon is Antelope Canyon in the Navajo Nation.
Is it
not for the part? It's a very strenuous journey, but it's beautiful, and I actually completed that bucket list item last year.
Oh, you did? That's awesome. So
Yeah.
that's the one that's got like those really cool canyon walls on it, right?
Oh, it's amazing, and the guides, they show you how to take pictures with your phone to make it look as cool as it can. It was just an amazing experience. But again, a lady passed out. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh.
it's not correct at all.
Oh.
I'm
maybe
seeing
I'll
some of the photos of it right now.
They're really spectacular, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the photos don't do it justice. It's when you get in there, it's like just incredible.
Wow. All right, cool. Antelope Canyon. I'm putting it on our list. Cool. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it. Steve is in Mesa. Steve?
Well, you just mentioned mine, the Havasu Falls. It's incredible walking through the Grand Canyon. Every turn, it looks a little bit different.
I didn't mean to steal your thunder, man. I'm sorry about that. Did you walk down there? It's like an 8-mile walk to the falls.
There, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is. But you got Navajo Falls and the Havasu Falls and the Mooney Falls
Oh, okay.
and the Beaver Falls. It's just amazing.
All right. Well, it might be worth my... Sounds like in both cases here. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it, bud. It sounds like in both cases I'm going to have to do some walking.
Yeah.
I'm still
Generally, to get to
recovering-
these places, you got to go
Listen,
somewhere and walk.
I ran nearly a quarter mile this week, and I'm still recovering from that arduous journey.
Wow. I'm impressed.
That was very
with
difficult
your physical
for me.
feat.
You have no idea what I go through.
Okay.
You have no idea.
I actually do know what you go through. Usually you tell me, or I just kind of know from my own experiences.
James is in Chandler. James, if we are putting together an Arizona bucket list, what do we need to put on that bucket list?
For me, it's hot air balloons when the season's right.
Yeah.
And then personally, I would love to shoot a minigun.
What's the minigun?
It's the one that sprays out like 3,000 bullets in a minute.
Huh.
A lot of bullets.
Oh, who does that? Is that something you can go do somewhere?
There's an event out I think it's West Phoenix. I forget the name of the range, but it's the Sandy something. They do like a nighttime shooting thing where everyone goes out there and they use tracer rounds, and it looks really awesome.
Oh, yeah. You can watch them flying through. Oh, that's cool.
James, talk to me about the hot air balloon for a second. How high does the basket come? Am I going to feel like I'm going to fall out of that thing?
Yes.
I think they're at least 3 feet. There's probably some kind of OSHA standard to that, but no, I mean, there's rides where they'll cook you a meal up there, and you get to float around for an hour or two, and it seems they're landing out by me all the time in Casa Grande.
Oh, is that right?
Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool, James. Thanks, man. That's neat. I don't want to do that, though.
You don't want to do a hot air balloon?
No.
Why not?
Because my wife tells me, she goes, oh, I took my ex-husband on one of those one time to surprise him.
Oh.
Well, now you've ruined it. Now I can't do it.
What?
Yep.
It doesn't work that
No,
way.
there's things I can't do now because my wife did it with her ex-husband.
Well, she probably cooked him breakfast or lunch at one point. Does that mean you'll never eat her cooking?
I told her that's her job. So she'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I can't do some of these other trips.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it.
Why don't we
be
check?
like, oh, how do I compare?
Uh-huh.
Did you have as good a time with me?
You want to check in with Joe in Peoria? He's
Yes.
got one here. Joe, what's on your Arizona bucket list, Joe? What do you think we have to do?
You got to go to Williams, Arizona.
And do what? Is there something in particular there?
Well, first off, they call it the gateway to the Grand Canyon, so that's your stop before you go to the Grand Canyon. But in Williams, there's Bearizona to go to.
Yes.
They have a new attraction called Canyon Coasters to do.
Oh, that's cool.
It was the last town bypassed by Route 66. So it has a lot of history there with that.
Cool.
I
didn't
So
realize
there's just a lot of cool things to do.
All right.
And in the summertime, they have a group of actors that do like a little mini free shootout, like every day at like 5 o'clock.
Little Wild West show kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. All right. Let me do. Is 5 a different Joe in Peoria?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that should be not allowed. Let's do line 5, Joe in Peoria. Joe.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
I
man.
just want to say, if you haven't ever been up to the Horseshoe Bend, you can actually kayak on the Horseshoe Bend there, which is on the Colorado River. And it's an amazing trip.
Do you have to have a permit for that? Because I know that when you get into the Grand Canyon, you got to have a permit. Is that?
So you don't need a permit, but you do. You just you make a reservation with Lee's Ferry. That's the company that will put you on the water.
Okay.
And they actually tow you over to that dam. It's actually the second biggest dam in the country.
Okay.
At Lake Powell there. I forgot the name of it, but
is that the same thing as the Antelope Canyon too? It looks like they're.
No, but you can do it in the same. You can do it in the same trip. They're both in Page, Arizona.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're right there.
All right.
So I would highly recommend getting up there. It's incredible. The red rocks, just the scenery, and then the Colorado River is just iconic.
All right. I feel like that's what we have to do. I feel like we have to do this now, Joe.
Well, anything on the water, I'm going to need to be tethered to the boat.
I feel like my wife and I need to do this and then forget about you.
That's good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate
I like
it, man.
that plan.
I think last time my wife and I went up to see my brother in Utah, we went up through Page. In fact, I know we did.
Maybe I'll do it like
that's
the
a
way
pretty drive.
you did McKinley National Park and look at the photos.
Oh, beautiful photos. Really nice photos.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.